And we are live. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Is everything okay? Hello, friends. I have my friend Kelly and my friend Kasie here. I have 3 people watching now. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? This is a teacher chat. So that means I don't necessarily have specific topics planned, but y'all know I'm a loudmouth. I can talk about whatever. Let me know in the chat box what topic you want to talk about, right? Right now, sounds to me like 3 of my kids are awake. A recent trick I've learned on my phone is how to change the show on the TV using my phone. My kids watch YouTube on the TV, the smart TV. We're cheap, so we don't pay for Hulu, Netflix, cable, any of that. We pay $15 a month for internet, and Wi-Fi, and we have a smart TV. So I have learned how to connect the shows on my phone. So if I'm in another room, like teaching classes, Deborah came up to my classroom. She was knocking on the door when I hit 24 and a half minutes with my student. So I was saying goodbye to my student, and I was like, wait just a minute. I let Deborah come in and say hello and goodbye to my student. Then I made her go downstairs. But I asked her what show she wanted on the TV, and I just turned on the TV with my phone and I said it. So look at me being all tech savvy. So that way, Deborah, she's 4 years old, so she was the first one to wake up. I still had 2 more classes to teach, and she wanted to be in my classroom, and I didn't have time between classes to go downstairs. Well, it's 5 minutes, but to run downstairs and set it. If I had gone downstairs, other children would have just woken up and needed me, So, yeah, screencasting is so cool. Yes. The other thing I do is if I will be in the bedroom putting the baby down for his nap, laying next to him, getting him his milk. And I'll hear my kids in the living room throwing toys on the ground, throwing things around. Usually it's Joshua, but it could be any of them. And so I will change it to the cleanup song. There's like 5 or 6 different cartoon cleanup songs. And then I'll hear them go, oh, cleanup time. And they'll start cleaning. So I can get my kids to clean the room from the other room. And that's why I love being the mama of kids that are big enough to clean up after themselves. Because my kids, they'll do the actions to whatever song it is. So if the song is a cleanup song, they'll start picking stuff up, clean up, everybody clean up. Come on, pick up your toys. Do it without me coming in the room, or I'll tell them, surprise me. I don't like getting mad about it being messy, but I don't, it's just, I don't know if you guys can relate. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but in my camera, oh, wow. What I'm looking at is freckles. I am covered in freckles. And I mean that neither in a positive nor a negative way. It's just an observation. In the summertime, I have a lot more freckles, and having an external webcam, I can see things like freckles that I couldn't see with my internal webcam back in the day. So anyway, I had 4 classes this morning, which surprisingly for me, surprisingly unique, because this week I'm gonna have a small paycheck, guys. Oh well, I have a job, right? My husband has a job. We're doing okay. It's a pandemic, and we're up to date on our bills. That's all that matters. We have food. We're good. We have a roof over our heads, right? So can't complain. But my bookings are down a little bit. Enjoying it, not gonna lie, because it's so nice to just have like 2 or 3 classes to teach in the morning, and then that's why you guys have been seeing more gardening videos from me, because I just like finish my classes and sneak outside. It's like fresh air, tweeting birds, and my kids are all asleep. It's just a moment of peace. Anyway. I don't know if you saw, but on my channel, I covered a darker topic yesterday. I talked about Black history. I've been finding out some things from our country's past that, I knew about Harriet Tubman. I knew about the basics, right? I'm finding out some of the darker stuff from Black history, and it's sad. So anyway, feel free to check out that video talking about that. So yeah, what's up without school? Do I have a class today? Oh, what's up without school as far as my teaching or
Mommy, do you want us to come in?
Sweetheart, you can come in, but if you start touching all of my props and getting everything messed up, I'm going to make you go back downstairs. Should I turn the TV off or is Joshie awake? My girls are coming in.
Josh is asleep.
Josh is asleep.
Caleb's asleep. Mom, how do you do numbers?
You like my number chart?
Yeah.
Thanks.
You got it for us. You counted.
Sir and Deborah are awake. Is Caleb asleep?
Yeah.
Caleb has 2 new teeth. So he has these 2 teeth that he got at 4 months old. Now he's 6 months old and he's getting these 2 teeth. He's not getting the middle ones first. He's getting these ones. So he's probably going to have 6 teeth before we know it. That boy, he just wants to grow up and stand up and eat everything and run around with his siblings. He's just that boy. He does not want to be a baby very long. He's not interested in staying a baby.
I'm gonna go get some clothes for her.
We have a play date today. We're going over to a friend's house.
At the concert of the friend?
We had some friends over yesterday, my best friend and her kids, and then today we're actually going over to a friend's house. I'm kind of getting those play dates in now in case the country is to shut down again. We shall see the future. I do not know the future, but I prefer to go to a friend's house or have a friend come over here as opposed to going to a park or a zoo or a museum where there are lots of people and we don't know whether or not they've been staying away from germs. So my mentality is I feel like it's safer just visiting with like one family, it's a lot safer than going to the mall, which we don't do. And, anyway, for the most part, we've been staying home. If we go to a park, we try to go to one that has no kids playing at it or maybe just like one kid, Anyway, we mostly stay home, but I can't wait till we can see my mother-in-law again. She, doesn't want me to talk about it, but she's back to work now. She was, home sick. She never had to go to the hospital, but she and my brother-in-law had an illness that they don't want me to disclose. So anyway, I'm glad they're better, but we have not yet seen her. She does not yet feel totally comfortable that for sure she doesn't have any carrier germs, so we're just being careful. That being said, I've recently realized that my kids have not been sick for a long time. I'm like, wow, washing your hands and staying home has been kind of working for us. They've also been taking, daily vitamin and an extra vitamin C, and sometimes they even take an extra vitamin D. Just gummy vitamins. Who knows how much that helps. But yeah, I'm just thankful for good health of my family, because Lord knows, if you saw my video, Lord knows is kind of a joke. Lord knows that that every mama's worst fear is her kid being very ill, right? Kelly can attest to that, right? Can you guys hear me okay? I'm using my microphone. I attempted to use my microphone in class, and I discovered that because it goes in the spot where the headset goes, you lose your sound of your computer when you're using the microphone. So this is good for making a video, but it's not good for doing a Zoom call or for teaching. So even though it was given to me for free by the company because they wanted me to use it for teaching and Zoom calls, I'm only going to use it for YouTube videos because with my computer, at least, I have no way of hearing. audio that way. Let me read what you guys are saying. Cindy said, my husband did taxes yesterday. Ha ha ha. We get $24 back. I am just glad I'm not paying in. Wow. Yeah. Let me scroll up and see what everybody's talking about. Out school and you're still waiting for your background check, Cindy? I'm waiting to get a class approved. Maybe it was approved. I need to check. I've been a little bit, it's been on the back burner is what it is. I haven't necessarily been actively procrastinating. It's just I've not been that motivated. Okay, procrastinating. It's been on the back burner. I only have so much time in a day, guys, and motherhood. Am I right? It's a ride. Last night I was finding myself becoming angry. So I left my husband home with the kids and I went to the grocery store and got some things we needed because I don't want to be mad at my family. I don't want to yell at them. I don't want to raise my voice, but I did. I was getting real mad because it was about the 100th time my kids trashed the living room with toys. And I'm like, where are all these toys coming from? We keep filling up buckets and taking them to the toy room. They're not supposed to be in the living room. They're all over the floor all the time. I also cooked, like a big buffet practically for my family. And of course they didn't eat it. So I'm just like, they ate their corn on the cob very well, but they hardly touched their mashed potatoes. And I made macaroni and cheese with hot dogs in it. So they ate the hot dogs out of it. And I'm like, yeah, it was really good if you tried all of it, but at least you ate something, just moms need breaks. Yes. Did I like the squash? Yes, I liked the squash. My family didn't eat it. My husband liked the one I put brown sugar on. My kids didn't even try it. They were too like the yellow squash. My husband thought that it was plantain, so it was not the flavor he expected. So he was disappointed. You can hand it to me and I can put the clothes on your doll for you. These are the things that you do on the daily as a mom.
You put on your feet.
I dress dolls. Yes, you put, Deborah, are you looking at me? So you can know next time? You put it on the feet first.
And then on the
And then on the arms.
And then you put the buttons.
And then you put the Velcro on the back. This one's a little bit hard to get on it because it's not actually made for this doll. It's made for a totally different doll, but this is Deborah's favorite doll. She named it Con. I don't know where she got that name from. Her favorite outfit to put on it is a baby doll outfit that says little brother on it. So there we go. My daughter's style. I bought veggies from a friend. She had extra. Oh, that's so cool. You do a lot, Evelyn. You have encouraged me to play more with my kiddos. Oh, good. Yes. Well, I try to come up with activities that they can play independently and I can just sit and watch them. So I do things like I'll build a puppet stage and make sock puppets for them or with them. They get to pick the colors and I use the hot glue gun, and then I get to sit on the porch swing and I set the porch swing here and the puppet stage here so they can do shows for me and I can just like breastfeed the baby or just watch them or whatever. I got a slide for when I'm watering the garden so that they have an activity. They love just going up the slide and they're getting exercise and they're outside and it's not screen time. They're going up the stairs, down the slide, up the stairs, down the slide, up the stairs, down the slide. And I just have to tell them, take turns. Go up the stairs, down the slide. Don't go up the slide. Don't push your brother. Don't push your sister. Take turns. Stop shoving each other. Don't fight. If you're going to fight, you're going back inside. because it gives them an activity to do while I'm watering the garden, because otherwise they all want to take my hose from me. And I'm like, I want to water my own garden. Sometimes Mama just wants the hose. I just want to do it myself. So I like having activities that I can watch them do, but I don't necessarily have to be doing it with them. Like I can be doing my activity, like feeding the baby or watering the garden while they are, playing puppets or whatever. Or if it's a really hot day, we'll have water in our kiddie pool. But if it's a day that's rained, I don't want to do that, because I like using the water from the kiddie pool and taking it in buckets and using it to water my garden. But if it's rained that day, I'm not going to put water in the kiddie pool, because then my garden doesn't need the water. It's a waste of water. I like getting double use out of it because I'm cheap like that. And it's good exercise, hauling buckets back and forth and digging. My garden has given me exercise. Hi, Meg. How are you today? You had to have Meg talk. What did she say?
Oh, no.
Hello, Meg. How are you?
I want to get something.
So yeah, good idea. Reuse the water. I think I gave up on my garden. I will be feeding the chickens. I gave up on weeding my potatoes. It's because it's in an awkward spot that I can't get down on my knees and pull them up. So if you guys see my garden updates, it's just straight up grass growing around my potato plants. So we'll see what happens under the surface. I don't know. Where did the panda go? Okay, if you guys come in my office and take all of my toys away and make a huge mess, I'm going to feel frustrated.
We're going to eat over there.
And if you guys come over here, I'm going to brush your hair, so you better back up. Back up. I have detangler spray, and I'm not afraid to use it. I don't have a brush over here, though, unfortunately. I will detangle that hair. I had to actually use scissors to get some matted mess out of Deborah's hair the other day. Ay. Close that marker, ma'am. You may not mark on the... Give me the marker.
No, I need that marker.
Nope. Get out of my office. Me and Mommy came out. When you start writing on my door is when you get kicked out of the office. Okay?
Why the airplane is going to like that? Do I need a marker for elephant?
So, sorry for yelling in your ear with my loud microphone.
Elephant needs a marker.
Well, my elephant was here, but y'all took it. I don't know where my elephant is.
Right there.
Oh, the elephant needs a marker? Oh, the elephant certainly does not need a marker. Y'all just lost marker privileges.
I'm going to get a different. You can put it.
Deborah was trying to draw a mural on my door, so she lost the markers. I'm not going to give you guys markers when you're trying to draw on my door. It's no-go. It's called mess prevention. Okay, okay, so you guys are done watching the TV, right? So I'm going to turn the TV off with my phone right now. So, okay, I'll show you guys how I do this. Okay, so I have this app right here. This is a remote control. So it has to connect to the TV. So half the time it doesn't. Oh, I can turn the TV off. Boom. TV's off. Saved electricity from a room away. Cindy says, I taught a teenage boy about health, and the photos are kind of crazy, not very modest. Gymnastics and runner with a half top and tight leggings kind of dismisses the modest standard. Was that, yeah, that was VIPKID.
Yay!
Do any of you live out, Laura says, do any of you live out where you cannot get normal fast internet service? Do you have a tower? Let her know. I live in the city. I live in an area where we are. Okay, hey.
Deborah, you need to put your two. Do not hold it. Do not hold it. Ow! Maybe she has a cavity there. Oh. And this one.
Are you being the dentist?
Yeah. My being pretend. Ow.
Is that what happens to dentists?
Go away.
Oh, don't throw it on the floor, please. At least they have their side of the office where they can hang out. That it doesn't have to be right in my space, right in my face. Okay. Cindy says, I felt kind of weird with those photos and discussing flexibility. Yeah. Agility. Oh, agility? I don't know. Yeah. I've sometimes gotten grossed out by photos when it's like literally a lion eating a zebra, but the zebra's like, it's like sometimes they have a few gruesome photos. My love.
No, I was trying to get the dino and put the dino.
Stop taking my dino away. That's my dino. Deborah Faith. What are you trying to get? My dino pig?
Yeah.
I will give you my dino pig if you go back to your side of the room. I'm thinking maybe I should put up a baby gate so they can be on. That's an awesome idea.
It's so cute.
I'm doing it. I'm going to put up a barrier so that they stay on their side so they can come in and not mess with all my props. They can be there. I can be here. I'm going to do it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put up a gate to keep them out. So that they can come in, be in their side of the room. They can have half of my room. I will give half my room away if they just stop touching my props. I will. Should I put that up? Do you think that's a good idea if I put up like a gate dividing the room so you guys can come in here and be on
I'll listen to you when you
your
were
side?
When you were talking to your friends.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking, yeah, I think I can build a baby gate.
You think that's a good idea?
Mm-hmm.
I think it would make me be a more patient mom. I'm constantly looking at ways I can prevent messes and make activities for my kids so that they so that I can be a more patient mom and like
No, don't paint in your mommy's
when in
book.
quarantine, coming up with activities, educational activities for my kids to do. I just used this little Velcro and with my extra wire. So anyway, how are you guys doing? Oh, Esther, what are you drawing? Esther, you know how to write and draw pictures. What are you drawing? You're just scribbling?
Yeah.
Why? Okay, well, whatever. Are you pretending to be younger than you are?
No.
Please, baby, make sure you put the lid back on the marker.
It's right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sometimes my dry erase markers, I find them lidless and I have to throw them away because they're all dried out. That's the bummer about markers, is if you lose the lid or take the lid off and don't put it on, it dries out. Same with Play-Doh. Play-Doh dries up really easy. Play-Doh's one of those things that I enjoyed as a child that I don't really enjoy that much, my kids having it. Because I'll sometimes be like, oh, great, I got them these cookie cutters, and I got them these little roller thingies, and I got them all these different colors. And within a day, they mix all the colors together into one brownish grayish color. Like, yep, good job. You mixed the colors together, and you found out what color it makes. Just like always, it makes brown. Congratulations. I got you pink and green and all these lovely colors, and it just ends up one big blob. Oh, wow. They learned about things. I have 11 people watching and 5 thumbs up. I should probably come up with something more interesting to talk about. I have been enjoying gardening lately, and just when my garden was starting to look like it was fed up with the 90-degree weather and just ready to just kick the bucket, we had rain. glorious rain, and my plants are very happy now. So today I'm not going to water them because we had torrential downpour yesterday, and my plants are satisfied. So they don't need rain.
I mean, sis.
So,
Mommy, look.
oh, see, that's beautiful. That's better than, she made a butterfly.
7. I'm going to keep it there and I'm going to eat it 5, because I want to take a picture. I want you to take a picture of it. 2, 1, 0. Beep.
Is Dino Pig on the airplane?
Yeah.
I like it.
And he's 10.
I need to brush your hair, child.
And now the star is going to go on.
One thing they've been learning to do is let me wash their hair better. I have a shower head that's like handheld, and they've been letting me use it to wash their hair better than before. So that's an accomplishment in this household. But I like using this detangler spray for their hair. Okay. Deborah, if you come over here, I'm going to do your hair. Can I do your hair?
Mommy.
Of course. Well, of course. Come over here. Come right here, baby girl.
When I'm drawing anything,
Esther, go get me a white brush. Oh. Can you have Barbie? I like that prop for bicycle. Okay, bring me a brush for my daughter's hair. Go get a brush, please. So, yeah, I had to actually use scissors to get some. Deborah had a matted mess in her hair, and I put a lot of conditioner in it and washed it and put a lot of detangler spray, and I had to end up using some scissors. I'm glad I didn't. I was thinking I'm going to have to layer her hair or something, but I just had to cut through the matted mess. She only lost a little clump of hair, but you can't tell at all in her hair that I took any out. But I had to do it to get the huge matted mess out. I'm being gentle, love. I'm being very gentle. Go get me a white hairbrush from my room, please, and thank you. You're so busy. I like your pretty picture. She drew a butterfly and a flower and a bumblebee. I love it. I bet you want me to send that picture to Miss Dani. Oh, don't touch my keyboard on my computer. Love, I'm being so gentle. I'm not yanking. I'm not pulling. I'm just working the tangles out with my fingers. I am not hurting you in any way, okay? You would know it if I was being mean. I'm being gentle, okay? And you can pull my hair and brush my hair after this, okay? I'm being as gentle as I can. I need to get the tangles out. Okay, Tim talked about it on live stream. Talk about what?
Dani?
So Meredith is here. Dani is spelled D, a big D. Big D. A. N. I. And Dani's watching this video right now. Do you want to come over and show her?
Mommy, I'm just show her.
Oh, you want me to show it? You wrote, I love you, Dani. Oh, that's so cute. Tell me why you love Dani.
Because she teaches us nice classes, and last time she teaches us a bumblebee.
Oh, she teaches us nice classes, and last time she taught a bumblebee class.
Yeah.
Did you take a bumblebee class, and that's why you drew bumblebees?
Yeah. I did.
So stop. Don't touch my microphone. Excuse me, ma'am. Yeah. So this is a bumblebee? Or wait. What is this up here, baby? This is a butterfly. This is a bumblebee. This is a bird. Oh, I see. Yes, very good job. You are quite the artist, my love.
That kind of a bird. It looks like a monster.
I can tell Dani's not watching because she didn't hear that part. I'll have to Can I take a picture of it so I can send the picture to Dani? Because I'm not sure if she's watching. She hasn't commented. Okay, let me take a picture 1 second. I'll send it to her. Okay, there we go. Dani was in the live stream earlier, but she might be busy right now. Kristen had an accident? I don't know about that. They are having a GoFundMe because they have broken pelvic bones, cannot do stairs, etc. Their apartment is upstairs, so they will have to be in a hotel for a bit, etc. Oh wow, is that Kristen? No, I'm thinking of Christina Garcia. Tell me which Kristen that is. She is doing better, and her husband. I will ask her how her sister and brother-in-law are. They were still in the hospital. Which Kristen? Is this a VIP kid teacher? Is it Kristen the YouTuber? Oh, with an E. Okay, Kristen from Kristen's classroom. I was thrown off by the spelling.
Say cheese.
Cheese.
Thank
you. You love Dani?
Yeah.
Oh, that's very nice.
Say cheese.
Oh, we've got just 6 people watching. I lost like 5 viewers. Sorry, guys. Not that interesting. But yeah. Well, that's horrible. I didn't know about Kristen. So she had a bad car accident, and her husband, they both broke their pelvic bones. I'll have to ask you guys more about that in a little bit. Well, okay, guys, my kids and I were going to a friend's house today. Okay, all right. I need you not. Nope, stop. I'm thinking that's a really good idea. I am definitely going to invest in a baby gate to put across this room so that they can have their half of the room and they can come in without touching everything. Because it's just like, this is my space. Oh, it's mine. Don't touch my stuff. Anyway, okay. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
I'm gonna take a picture with